Hello children, how are you? So today we are at the end of the chapter, that is electricity. So we have discussed previously about heating effect of electric current, application of that, and also we have discussed about the power, that is how much power is dissipated in any device. So based on that we have to solve the problem. There in that problems there are two kinds. That two kinds I'll be solving today. What the two kinds are means, first it is about the energy consumed. The question may be about the energy consumed or power dissipated. So there are two formulas for that. So let's discuss with the problem itself. So the first problem is the rating of an electric heater is 1111, that is 1100 watt, 220 volt. Calculate its resistance when it operates at 220 volt. Also calculate the energy consumed in kilowatt hour in the month of November if the heater is used daily for 4 hours at the rated voltage. So what is this question means? Remember, always the energy consumed or the everything should be in kilowatt hour itself. Okay, that is the unit. So no need to convert kilowatt hour into watt hour. Okay, if it is in watt hour also convert into kilowatt hour itself. Okay, so now first let me write what are the things they have given. So they have given, first thing they have given is power, that is 1100 watt. They have given the power, and also V, potential difference is V is given 220 volt. Okay, so what is, calculate the energy consumed in kilowatt hour in the month of November they have given. So energy consumed, to find out energy consumed, let me write what is the formula is. Energy consumed is equal to P into T. Remember this formula. Okay, energy consumed is P into T. Another one formula for the power is, if they have given V and R means it becomes, it is V square by R. Okay, so here power consumed is there. So P is given, and timing they have given in 4 hours, that you can find out. But here calculate its, first question itself is calculate its resistance when it operates as 220 volts. So first we have to find the resistance, then also we have to find out calculate the energy consumed in kilowatt hour. So to find out the resistance, first you have to find the resistance. So resistance in terms of power as well as voltage. So see here, this formula, if you see it, here power is equal to V square by R is there. Power also given, V square is also given. We have to find the R. So I can interchange this formula as R is equal to V square divided by P. So I'll substitute that, V square divided by P. So V is 220 into 220 divided by P value is 1100. So now 220 into 220, I'll get it as 48,400 divided by this one. So this 2 zeros I'll cancel it. So I'll get it as, so 484 divided by 11. So R value equal to 484 divided by 11 is nothing but 44 ohm. R value I am getting it as 44 ohm. So now I have got the resistance. Next, what the question they have asked is, next is energy consumed. So energy consumed. So energy consumed is equal to, and E is equal to P into T. So for all this energy consumed or the power dissipated, everything we are using these formulas itself. Okay, remember these formulas. So then energy will be equal to P is how much? 1100. T, it is given 4 hours. Another one concept here will come if you see the question. So calculate the energy consumed in kilowatt hour in the month of November if the heater is used daily for 4 hours at the rated voltage. That means daily, for one day the energy, that is the heater is used is how much hour? For 4 hours. It is not saying that it is for the 1 month. It is for one day. If it is for one day, it is 4 hours. Means we have to find out for 1 month. That is for November. So for one day, it is how much? It is 4 hours. Means for 30 days, it means how 30 days I'll take, because November we don't know 30 or 31 anything. but approximately if they come for the month means we will be approximately taking it as 30 itself. So 4 into 30, that is 120 hours. So now I'll multiply with 30 here. So 1100 divided by 4 into 30 is to 120 hours. So energy consumed will be in this, if I multiply, I'll get it as 132 kilowatt hour. Okay, so this is the energy consumed in kilowatt hour. So this is about the first problem. So let's go with the second one. So second problem is, it is somewhat different. Extra is there. An electric heater rated 600 watt operates 6 hours per day. Okay, find the cost to operate it for 30 days. Remember, it is for 30 days at the rate of rupees 3 per unit. So per 1 unit is nothing but 1 kilowatt per hour. So for 1 kilowatt per hour, it is rupees 30, means for how much kilowatt for how much you will get. So I'll find out that. First, what are the things they have given? Power is equal to 600 watt, isn't it? So time they have given 6 hours per day. So now they have given what are the number of days? Number of days given, it is 30 days, isn't it? So what is the formula to find out it? Is first we have to find the energy consumed. So energy is equal to P into T. So P value is 600 into T value is 6 hours 30 days. So 6 hour into 30. Okay, 600 into 6 into 30, 180 hour. Okay, so remember here children, here the power is given in watt. We want the energy in kilowatt. Okay, remember that. So here if I multiply it, I'll get it as 108.123 watt hour you will get. Okay, you will get this because 600 is in watt. This is in hour, it's okay. So you have to do it in a kilowatt per hour, means I can do it 108, 3 zeros are there. So 1 kilo is nothing but 1000 is there. So I can write it as kilowatt hour. So this 3 zeros I'll substitute as kilo. So energy I'll got it as 108 kilowatt hour. So now if I got the energy, see there, this is 1 kilowatt is nothing but 1 unit. So I can write E is equal to 108 units. Okay, so 1 kilowatt is nothing but I can write it as E is equal to energy consumed is 108 units. Now, so they have asked to operate at rupees 3 per unit. So for 1 unit it is 3 rupees, means how much for 108 units. So let me find out. So total cost at rupees 3. Isn't it? So for 1 unit it is 3 rupees, means how much it is for 108 units. How you will find out? Says you will multiply it 108 into 3 rupees, so that you will get it as rupees 324. So for 108 units, how much the total cost you will get it? You will get it the total cost as rupees 324. So this is the second problem. So let's go with the third one. So the third problem is, in a household, 5 tube lights of 40 watt each are used for 5 hours. Okay, and an electric press of 500 watt for 4 hours every day. Calculate the total energy consumed by the tube light and the press in the month of 30 days. Okay, so here two different kinds are there. First, it is about the tube light. In a household, it's about the tube light, and another one is electric press. So in these two cases, you have to find separately the energy consumed by the tube light, energy consumed by the press. Then if you add that, you will get the total energy consumed by tube light and as well as press. And after that, you have to find it out for the 30 days. So for 1 day, if you have find out the total energy, then you have to convert into the 30 days. So this is one type of problem, you will get it. So let me solve this problem. So first is power of 1 tube light they have given. In a house of 5 tube lights of 40 volt each. So they each are used for hours. Each means for 1 tube light it is 40 watt. We don't know how much for the 5 tube lights. Okay, so that I can write power of 1 tube light you have to read the question properly, because there only you are having the answer. 40 watt, they have not given it for 5 tubelet, they have given it for 1 tubelet, because each is there. So 40 watt. So now for the 5 tubelets, so power of 5 tubelets will be equal to 40 into 5, so I'll get it as 200 watt. So now I have got it for the this one. Now I'll find out the energy. So energy consumed in 5 tubelets in 5 hours, in 5 hours per day. So per day I'll find out. So how much it will be? E is equal to P into T. So P is how much it is? 200 into 5 hours is nothing but 5. So I'll get it as 1000 watt. I can write it as 1 kilowatt hour. Okay, so like that also I can write. Now next is energy consumed by press. Energy by press per day. Okay, so per day if you have find out, E is equal to P into T. So what is the P value we are having for the electric press? 500, and time will be 4 hours. Okay, so 500 into 4 hours, they have given 500 into 2000, I'll get 2000 watt hour, that is 2 kilowatt, I'll get it. Now energy consumed in tube light and as well as press we have got. Now we have to find the total energy consumed. So total energy, so is equal to 1000 plus 2000, I'll get it as 3000 watt hour, or I can write it as 3 kilowatt hour. Okay, so now it is for 1 day, total energy for 1 day. Now total energy for how many days? For 30 days if you have find out. So it becomes 3 into 30, directly I will get, it is 90 kilowatt hour. So this is the total energy consumed for 30 days of both in a household. I can say in a household total energy consumed is 30 days. So remember, however the question will be there, you should read the question properly and you should answer it. So let's go with the last problem. So the last problem, so remember, however, there may be in the resistor also, there may be a question of power consumed. There may be in the resistor, there may be question of energy, okay, or anything they will be asking. In the combination of any of the things, you will get the question. So two identical resistors, each of resistance 2 ohm. Two identical resistors is nothing but, what is the question? That means each of resistance 2 ohm is nothing but both the resistor are having the resistance 2 ohm. Connected in turn series, that means both are connected in series and as well as parallel to the battery of 12 volt. Calculate the ratio of power consumed in two cases. So you have to find out the power consumed ratio. Series and parallel we are finding out. No, that ratio we have to find out. So first I'll write this thing given. So given, what is the two resistors? So two resistor, that is R1 equal to R2 equal to 2 ohm. Then another one thing, volt they have given, that is 12 volt. Now I'll write, first you have to find the series, isn't it? So series is Rs equal to R1 plus R2. So 2 plus 2, I'll get it as 4 ohm resistor. Now power consumed in a series. So first I'll find out power. It is PS, I'll write in series. So power formula, you know what is the power formula? It is V square divided by R. Same formula I'm using. So what is the V square here? So V square is nothing but 220 into, 12 into, so 12 into 12 divided by R value is 4 ohm. So PS is equal to 12 12s, I'll get it as 144 divided by 4. If I divide it, 4 3s, 4 6. So 36 watt I'll get for the power in case of the series. Now same thing I want to do with the parallel one. So parallel, if I have taken, so 1 by Rp is equal to 1 by R1 plus 1 by R2. that is 1 by 2 plus 1 by 2. So 1 by Rp is nothing but 1 by 2 plus 1 by 2 is nothing but I'll get denominator 2, numerator also 2. So 2 by 2 is I'm getting it as 1 ohm. So Rp value is I'm getting 1 ohm. So now I have to find the power dissipated here. So I'll write PP. I'll write PP as the power dissipated in parallel. So it is V square by R. V is 12 into 12 divided by R value is 1. So I'll get it as 144 watt. So now I have got PS power dissipated in series separately, power dissipated in parallel separately. Now I'll find the ratio, that is PS divided by PP. Ratio is equal to, so PS how much? 36 divided by 144. So if I divide it, 136 ones are 136 fours are, so I'll get it as PS ratio PP is equal to 1:4. This is the answer. So in the ratio also, if they have given, you should be able to answer it. That is PS ratio PP is equal to 1:4. So these are the some of the problems what I have got it and I have given you children. If you are having any doubts, let's discuss in the online section, or else you can contact me. So till now we are able to finish the electricity chapter. So then we will move on to the next chapter. Thank you children.